Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Two Hands in a Radio. Where we look at shortwave radios and why we look at shortwave radios and other radios is why I have to ask, why is there a Consumer Report magazine? Just to review radios so you can make up your own mind. You can say, hey, I like this radio. I've never heard of this radio and I'd like to buy it. Or, hey, this sucks and I'd never buy it. I don't know what's so hard to understand, but I'd had a question posted the other day of why do I waste time and money to review radios? Or, well, this radio actually. Well, duh. I thought that was kind of a stupid comment, but anyway. I digress. I promise I will not rant much. I like this radio. The Radiwow. That'll cheer you up. Oh, it'll make you happy when you say Radiwow. Why is it called Radiwow? Because you usually say wow after you play with it a while. It's like, wow, this is kind of good. It is the R-108 Radiwow shortwave AM FM longwave radio. Brand new, hot off the press. Ooh, the plastic is still warm. Just released, I think, about January 30th or so of 2019. I promised everybody some reception testing. And here I stand at 9:30 on a cold morning, foggy morning, 9:30 in the morning. I haven't had a whole lot of coffee. So with that disclaimer, this may be an R-rated version today, children. Put the children up, lock the doors. Two Hands hadn't had a whole lot of coffee, so watch out. And anyway, I digress again. There'll be a lot of digression since I haven't had coffee. South Central Indiana, kind of chilly out, kind of foggy. The rain could start at any moment. And why do I do this? I'm asked, why do I do this? And I'm asking myself, why do I do this? Because I'm taking one for the team. And this is all free content for you to use. You can use this information and make up your own minds whether you want it or not. It's all free. Why would you bitch about free? Something free and people have to bitch about it. I don't understand. Told you, I need more coffee. Anyway, let's get into this. What I wanted to do is a shortwave AM. We've already looked at FM at the house when I first unboxed it. FM is FM. It is extraordinary. It's amazing. Listen to a couple of ball games on FM. No ear fatigue. I like it. Anyway, thought we'd look at the AM shortwave. What I want to do is a shortwave scan with the little 19-inch antenna, and then we'll hook the 20-foot sloper go pole wire extension, whatever you want to call it, hook up to the antenna, and let's just see what happens there. I already did the scan in shortwave just to save a little bit of time and criticism that I take too much time. It found 13 stations on this little antenna. You can see this little antenna down there. Make sure we're still in focus.
You know it.
Yeah, I'm going to skip over him. Now see, this is what I like to do. I can sit back and I've had people say, Two Hands, I don't understand about some other radios that I'm not going to mention because people will criticize me when I mention that one. But I understand the memory pages and all this stuff and all that. I don't like it. I don't like having to pick a page and then go inside that page just to look at whatever I scanned. I don't like that. What I like to do is I like to sit back in my recliner, do a scan, sit back in my recliner, and then I can close my eyes and I take one knob in my hand. I told you it was going to be R-rated. And all I do is turn. And I listen. And I close my eyes. 'Cause I have to rest my eyes. My eyes are failing. And I have to rest my eyes because I have eye pain. Again, I digress. But that's why I like to close my eyes and just listen. And then I just do this.
Mold our minds.
Just absolutely amazing. Now what I want to see is if we enter in, do I get WWV any place? There it is. Weak. The search didn't pick it up because it was too weak. But it's there. You can hear it.
0 minutes.
Hopefully.
Coordinated universal time.
There's that. Let's just for giggles. I don't know if I can go to 2500 or not. Don't hear anything there. Let's try 10.
Providing time of day, standard time
There's
interval,
10.
and other related information. Inquiries regarding these transmissions may be directed to the National Institute of Standards and Technology.
Don't hear it on 15. Not yet anyway. It's still early in the morning for 15. Oh, no, I don't hear it. Anyway, that's a shortwave. You say, but how do you test it? Or how do you scan with it? That's what I wanted to say. How do you scan with it? All you have to do, you go to the band that you want, band do-do-do-do-do, and then you hold the band button down and it starts the scan. This scan is a lot like the Texan scan. Hopefully Radiwow doesn't get in trouble because it operates a lot like the Texan scan. And that's what I like. I dig that simplicity, that ease. That's what I like. Now, it only scans inside the international shortwave bands, but you know, if I want to listen to 6935 for some reason, I can enter that in. I can go in between those bands. So it is continuous, it just doesn't continuously search that way. So, I'm going to turn this off, or I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to do a shortwave scan with the sloper antenna attached to it, and we'll just see. Let's remember that magic number of 13, I think. 12. Let's remember that magic number and see how many we get when we hook a piece of wire up to it, and let's see what happens. I'll return. Oh, I about forgot. As we pan up and look at the sky, battery life of that little cell phone battery that's in it. 16 hours and 9 minutes that it went from fully charged to dead. So I wanted to add that because I know that is important, and I just forgot and started to put everything up and saw my note of 16 hours and 9 minutes. So I want to throw this in someplace. All right, we're back. That's pretty quick, really. I'll show you here shortly how fast it does scan. I just didn't want to take 2 or 3 or 5 minutes, whatever it took. Hook the antenna up. The thing of this exercise is that extended bit of wire is dandy. It picked up in the search, it picked up 23 stations. Remember 12 with the little antenna. Hook the wire up. And that's why this comes with an extended wire. They know that you plug that in and get that wire up in the air. Height is might. Remember that. You get the wire up in the air. Now, I can't remember what your name is. Try to tell me this is junk now. I dare you to tell me it's junk. I tell you, people, assholes. Oh, I need more coffee. Let's just go through and see what it did find. Absolutely amazing. Remember, quarter 10 in the morning.
For safety features.
And
Big circle.
Of course, now you look at that and say, oh, well, that's overload. No, it's not. It's just broadcast on multiple stations. Just like that's back there. I'm going kind of quickly just so we see what's going on. Should be the last one then. It is. Well, there's 5. Let's just try 10.
At the tone,
There's
15
10.
hours, 8 minutes. Coordinated universal time.
See if we can get. There's 15. Just giggles. 20. No. Okay. So it 5, 10, and 15. That's not bad. Now tell me this is junk again. Oh. I just gotta love it. So anyway, that's the shortwave end of it with the 20-foot extension. This summer, I'd love to take that up maybe 25 foot. Another 5-foot section. Get that wire up just a little higher and a little bit longer. I like where it's at, because I'm not going to overload the front end of a radio, I don't think, and make a mess out of things. So anyway, well, let's look at medium wave. Medium wave doesn't excite me near as much as shortwave. Don't know why. It's just the way I'm built, I guess. I don't know. But we can take a look at it quickly. Airband. There's the FM with the antenna down. Oh, the test with the FM, my benchmark for FM is, if I get back there to it, 88.7. That's a little low-powered FM station out of Indianapolis. 60 some miles away. Does pretty good. That's kind of my benchmark. Some of these radios will not pull it in. So I kind of use that as my guide there. Well, here we are at medium wave. Now what I like about this is we can use the tuning wheel, or we can just go in and just click with our little paddles here up and down. And since we're dealing with every 10 megahertz, I just like using this. And I end up having to talk more than anything. Don't think we're going to get a whole lot at 9:45 in the morning. But, you know, I have been surprised before. This doesn't seem to be a DX machine for medium wave. There's Cincinnati, WLW. I did a medium wave scan in the house at night, which is bad to begin with. I found 36 stations, which is about average. That's kind of an average number. I've had as high as 47 stations, and believe it or not, it was not a C Crane radio that did it. It was an old cranky Grundig S350 L, I think it is, the silver model that people just laugh at. That's your medium wave DX machine. That thing's crazy. Anyway, that's coming up in later reviews.
as well, but you know, I think it's all about tax planning. So I sent a lot of letters, a lot of news.
Yeah, just kind of blunder through here quickly. Don't want to keep everybody all bored to tears. Oh, You know it's a keeper when I take the wrist strap off. Somebody asked why I don't like if I was abused with wrist straps as a child. Oh, my mind raced with that one. And I told him, no, it always gets in the way. I'm always getting tangled up in it and everything. That's why I hate them. Give me an option to put it on. Now we should be getting a little better. Not much. Like I said, it is just not a... It's average on medium wave. Short wave seemed pretty good.
Oh, hold on, I've got my calculator here.
It's still... And maybe we'll find stuff above 1010. I'll go a little quicker. 1010's our local station. Oh, did I hear something? I did, didn't I?
People used to laugh at him walking down the street because...
Some type of detention hearing or to see a judge to make...
I love the fact that they have smoothed out some of the quirkiness of another radio, and the whole scanning is a pleasure now. Absolute pleasure. And I can scan anything that I want to scan. If I want to scan the air bands, I can scan air, long wave, short wave, AM, FM. I'm scan it all. And it puts them all into memory. If you remember, oh, that's Indianapolis right there. 1070 The Fan. Good station. Good station for IU basketball talk. Poor IU basketball. Just not much at all. Like I said, it's just not... Just not much at all. The medium wave end of things. Did better at night, which, you know, we all, if you've played along at home long enough, you know that's how the rule goes. Daytime, we don't expect much. 1260. There's something. See, the next one will be 1390. That's always that's a low-powered one out of Seymour. It's about the direction of Seymour. Good. So it does that. Starting to feel raindrops, so that's not a good thing. Starting to feel more raindrops now. This is really not good. We shall speed up. You listen and I'll speed up. There's something there. this was, they came out with it, and the Radiwow people or whatever made a statement saying it is similar to the Texan PL310 with better reception. Whatever. It's this is $1 away from a Texan PL310. I think the performance is right in line with the 310. Medium wave might be lacking a little bit. It's just different days. I mean, we've got fog, clouds, rain, daytime. Everything that could possibly be against it is against it in the daytime. Let's just, to show you the scan, let's just do the airband real quick. Don't need a big antenna for that. You just hold down your band button and it'll start to scan. Zippity-doo, that's how fast it runs. Not blazingly fast, but doesn't do too bad. And give my final thoughts while it rolls and see if it finds anything. Kind of doubt it. We only have one airport locally, and not a whole lot of traffic in it. And anyway, I like this radio. This is a good radio. Is it overpriced a little bit? Maybe. Man, so is the Texan PL310. Hell, they're all overpriced. Oops, I need more coffee. That's when people complain about prices. Well, that's subjective. $50 to one person is nothing to somebody, and is a month's worth of groceries to another person. So, I'm not here to sell radios. I don't care if you buy it or not. I don't understand that piece of the puzzle either, that people think I'm trying to sell them radios or something. No, I'm not. I'm just here to review radios. I like to collect radios, and as an extension of that, I share it with the world by giving a review of it. If that doesn't agree with you, there's 1,500,000,000,000 other channels to look at, and I will agree that my channel is not for everybody. I don't understand why I have the people that I have. And I thank each and every one of you. And I don't want anybody to think that I don't appreciate the people that are out here. I do appreciate all of you. There's a small handful that are probably need to find someplace else to terrorize. But anyway, really a good little radio. Wonder what the temperature is outside. 61. Don't think it's 61, gang. It's a lot colder than that, but it's been in a warm house, warm truck. Now it takes quite a while for this temperature thing to react and drop down and get correct. It's set for hours before it finally adjusted itself. Anyway, what would I give a radio of this price range, right at $50? What kind of a rating would I give this? 1 to 10. I like the fact that it's easy to use. I like the shortwave performance. I like the direction Radiwow's going. I think they got a winner on their hands with this one. Boy, am I going to piss people. Oh, I need more coffee. I'm going to piss people off with this one. 8.5 out of 10. Say what you want. 8.5 out of 10. It's as good as the Texan PL310 ET. It's as good. I believe in their statement. They've got something here that's a winner, and I wish them luck. That's for sure. And I'm just glad that they're still creating new radios, new shortwave radios. Too many people are getting out of it. We're not seeing anything new from Texan or Kato or Degen or Sony, or all these people just seem to be stopping it, getting out of it. I'm glad somebody's stepping up and saying, well, let's make something out of it. So anyway, that should liven up the outrage culture with that rating. I really like it. Really, 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 really like it. 8.5 out of 10. My initial thought when I first started, when I unboxed it the other day, that video, I'd said this was probably 8.7 out of 10. Dropped just a little bit because the medium wave is just average. Nighttime was average. Out here was about average. And that just dropped just a bit. And so that's all I got. Hope you like it. The Radiwow R-108. Not a bad radio to get. I don't think you'd be too disappointed with it. And you can get it at aliexpress.com. Google is your friend for all those questions of how do I get there. aliexpress.com. Takes a little while because it's on a slow boat from China. Took about 3 weeks to get this. A little less than 3. And the only negative I really saw the whole thing, just a little loose right there in the antenna. And I think that could be fixed, but I'm not going to attempt it. I'm not going to try that. Leave it the way it is anyway for right now. Primarily, I would use an external antenna and plug into it, which is the same thing as a Go pole, only plug in. So anyway, it's all I got. I try to stall at this point. Just, is there anything else that I want to talk about? There's the reset button under there. Somebody will probably say, oh, you didn't show where the reset button was. So there it is. And sorry, I need more coffee. That's where I'm heading next. Hope you like this video. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't think anybody likes them anymore. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to leave your comments. Try to keep them halfway civil. I digress. Leave your comments below. Civil, please. Keep it civil. What else is there? Oh, I'll throw it out there if you want to. There's a link down in the bottom of the description box where you can donate to PayPal. All that money goes to buy radios like this, because it does cost a lot of money. 201 videos and an average of $20 to $50 a radio. I'll let you do the math. It costs a little bit of money to put this channel on. And I don't think people understand that, and that's okay. But it's there if you feel so inclined. It's always appreciated, and it sure does help. So, hope you have a good day. Hope you check out the Radiwow R-108. Get it before they say it can't be sold in the U.S. And we'll see you at the next review.